Friends, welcome on in, welcome back. Thank you so very much for waiting. I hope y'all had a fantastic break. If you are just joining us today, we are playing the first of our holiday schedule, which is just short little games in between now and New Year's pretty much, just because I know everyone's busy, people are kind of in and out a lot. This is a wonderful little game called Tinykin that I have 100%ed twice before, not on stream, just on my own. And I've been threatening to stream it for, like, forever. There you go. It is available on PlayStation, Switch, I think Xbox, Steam, you know, wherever I have hiccups again, you might want to play it. And it is a 3D platformer collectathon with 2D characters, so kind of Paper Mario-ish in that regard at least, not very many other similarities there. And, we're playing as little Milodane, or Milo here, who is a human. Humans and civilization are on, you know, a different planet, or a different area of space at least. But he is a researcher and he wanted to find out where humans originated from. So that has led him here, which is, I guess, at this point kind of implied to be Earth. Or at least someone's house on Earth. And, he crash landed. He's kind of stuck here, so we're trying to put together this big contraption here in order to, one, appease our new moth best friend, and two, get ourselves home, because we left a puppy dog, or some equivalent, back there, and we can't have that, so it's really fun. It is very cute. It's not very long. It does not overstay its welcome, and it's just charming in every sense of the word. It is a blast to play. So, I'm back to my chill spot with Cobblemon, and I think I have a new favorite Pokemon. Who's that? Do share. Wingull! Oh my goodness. I don't know if I've ever heard anyone say Wingull's their favorite, so that actually pleases me. That's very nice. In terms of collectibles, obviously there are the Tinykin. They're in each zone. They're little colorful critters, kind of similar to Pikmin, where each color has a unique thing that they can do. They're room dependent though, so we were just in, like, I want to say like a living room kind of area, and they stay in that room, so we have to collect more as we go on. We also have these little golden baubles. These are nectar, which we are handing in to Sikaru here to make like drinks, pretty much. Because right now all the inhabitants of the house, all these bugs, are drinking something called Doomiz, which is essentially bug poison. Because, you know, what is alcohol if not poison, right? We also have the race feature that was just unlocked for us, which each room is going to have its own race that we can compete in. And we also have a museum to complete. Which is up here. Let's go see about that. They're actually useful. I have rigorously inspected what you brought, and it's all in perfect condition. If you want to find out more about the artifacts in the museum, move a little closer and I'll tell you about them. Alright, so we found a few. Blue Phoenix, welcome on in. Bug Snacks, Psychonauts, A Short Hike. Oh, wait. Duck Detective, and this game. Not all of them I watched, but since you played them and enjoyed them, I know I will as well. Do you know how much that means to me? Oh my goodness. Thank you. I'm glad. Those are all, like, some of my favorite games, so. Joe Mama, thank you for the 22-month resub. Thank you so very much for that. A good 70% of your games. Oh my goodness. Fantasy Life, older Animal Crossing, Kingdom Hearts. Yeah, it's cool to be able to help introduce people to some of my favorite games. Alright, Broken Honor. Broken Honor, a plaque given to Ardwin as a reward for something unknown by someone unknown. Originally it was a sublime object made of precious engraved metal. Seems to have been a long-time source of pride for Ardwin. However, history has it that one day, taken with anger, he struck it so hard that it suffered great damage. The event was so unexpected that we still talk about it today. If you ask me, one can only break such a symbol of honor and hatred for the one who gave it or for oneself. So that's the other ongoing thing, is there seems to be this this character, Ardwin, who some of the bugs seem to revere as, like, a deity. Our moth friend seems to think he is a sage, but there's someone very important to this house. And we're pretty much collecting these artifacts to do with him and find out more about him, so a little bit of mystery. Ooh, no, wait. I don't know why that got deleted. Sorry about that, Ash. Rimworld, now my most played game. Timberborn, actually quite a few now that you think about it. Yeah. Yeah. When you stop to think, there's a lot that you kind of get introduced to just by watching content online. This is intact honor. Ardwin owned 2 plaques of this type. The first was almost destroyed by him in a fit of rage. This one, however, was very carefully looked after. According to Ardwin, this medal belonged to someone close, whose honor remained intact. It is difficult to conceive what sort of being could be more honorable than the creator himself. As we try to understand, we keep a close eye so that this plaque may remain immaculate. Thank you for its swift return. Apparently not. Apparently Rimworld was fine. Yeah, maybe it was an accidental link. Lack of space might be it. Not sure why, but it's not the first time, yeah. Just TwitchBot being weird. The creature. Having spent some time in Sanctor, this shape should be familiar to you. Yes, this is the most ancient drawing of tardigrades that we have discovered, a drawing created by Ardwin himself. He was passionate about those creatures that only he could see. When he disappeared and the Temple of Ardwin came into existence, it seemed logical for these ethereal creatures to become a symbol of faith. In a way, this drawing is the architectural schematic for the Sanctine Temple. There we go. I don't know if I'm saying half these words right. I'm really sorry if I'm just like butchering them. Alrighty. Well, let's head on to the next room. Apparently we're going into the mantis like area. Only those wearing an ancient talisman can freely take this path to Foliana. The mantises really aren't messing around when it comes to security. Not to worry, I haven't been sitting around while you were helping the shield bugs. Here's one just for you. Yes, new content! New folks have arrived in Crystal. Hornets, Mac, and Dash are setting up challenges in each area where you've collected a component. So this is like the races that we were introduced to earlier. Cat flap chip. So, you know, in order to open up the cat door. The Mantis tribe is not always very welcoming. Getting the big funnel in the Foliana Heights will not be easy. Last news I had, it was in the possession of a mantis named Off-Rocker. We can always try to negotiate. Okay. I think I'll come back and like, we'll do like a segment for the races later, maybe. Also, please let me know if we're getting any duplicate audio. I know you guys were getting duplicate audio on break. If you get any during gameplay, please let me know. I definitely don't want to mess up my recording. You shall not pass. Haven't heard anything good. Squish, how are you? One of the shadow creature's tools have been located and quarantined. These awful invisible monsters creeping in the shadows, watching us, manipulating us. First step, stop their spies. Pokemon girl, well, come on in as well. How are y'all doing? The suspicious tool has been chained to the bars for inspection, and I will not tell you nothing about where I hid the key in the bottom of the big vivarium. Oh, you have a job interview? I hope it goes well. Gandalf or Balrog. A lot of the times the names in this are very punny ones, so I don't know if there's a reason why they went with Off-Rocker, other than he's off his rocker, but you know. No one's going anywhere as long as the tool hasn't been examined. You'll never find the trapdoor key at the bottom of the big vivarium. Alrighty, there we go. So that is our first starting hint. And again, we need that funnel. That funnel is the next component we need here. There we go. So apparently we have 900, what do we call them, chat? Nectar. No, pollen. We have 900 pollen to find. There we go. Also, there's a mail thing over here, but I don't have any pink Tinykin, and I am simply incapable of picking things up on my own. So. And look, we got green ones now. Who, honestly, are very useful. They can make little ladders for you to climb up. And obviously, like, you know, when you're trying to get higher up, that can be pretty helpful. Just like that. Ta-da! I think as well you can... Oh, I think there's a... There you go. Okay, so triangle is going to be our button for this here. Up on the gates, you coos. Got some shinies for you. A whole cart of Ambrose's best. Karuk, what are you hiding in there? Weapons, accomplices, guards? Search them. Trojan. I didn't find nothing funny. Alright, if you want to come in, we'll find you somewhere to spend the night, under close guard. It ain't even worth it, I'm out. Keep the cart, we'll invoice you later. Sweet mercy, even the great lonks are nicer than you. Question mark? It is very Pikmin-esque, yeah. I think, from what I've heard, the people who made this game, you know, took a lot of inspiration from Pikmin and also, like, a little art style stuff from Paper Mario. To a certain extent. Okay, so that is a way in there. But I want to continue exploring around this side here. Okay, I think we need more uppies, please. Whoop, not there. There we go. See, imagine if I had that in Legends Legends ZA. The amount of times I was running around looking for a elevator or a ladder. There we go, and... just like that. Imagine if you could jump. I could go up so many small ledges. Well, this pseudo museum is nothing but the work of a charlatan. I must say that it does have its own kind of aesthetic charm. And what an idea, putting rebellious creatures into glass jars. We should try that with our opponents. Does that mean we have to stop hitting them? That's not what I said. It's like, as long as I can continue to hit them. Yeah, elevators, love them. If only we could do a lot of things in ZA. Also, I said that we had to keep an eye out for someone. Gasper's here. Boo! He's... you know, he's vibing. Okay, I kind of want to go down, but if there's a shortcut back up, that would be great. There we go. Do we have a shortcut thingy here? It's usually around like an edge. I don't see one. There might be one further up. Let's just keep going. There we go. We have lots of bomb friendos right now. Not so many of, like, you know, everything else, but Lots of bomb friends. Okay, so I found a foot. I don't know what we're using the foot for, but we found it and it has a pink outline on it, which means it's important for us. So we're gonna pick it up and pretend we know what we're doing. Ooh. More goodies, thank you. Back scratcher? My goodness. Okay, grab some more of these. Ooh. Neighbors are moving stuff. I don't know if that picked up. Hopefully not. Have you seen Prattle's Museum of Ardwin? A con. The true museum is here, all around us. Here, where he created us all. Look around. Strange instruments, preserved creatures, ancient glyphs. In the temple, they think Ardwin was a being of our size. That's absurd. How could he use such large equipment? Ardwin was a giant. Not a tardigrade, not a god. But the dragonflies won't hear it. And they refuse to come and take a look because they can't stand the sun, apparently. How convenient. But if Ardwin was a giant, how could he just disappear without a trace? Yeah, I enjoy this part of the game quite a bit. The whole little smidge of mystery to it of like, okay, who was this guy? Who's right? There we go. Okay, so I think we're back to where we started. I didn't get a shortcut up, unfortunately. Just gonna go grab these on the chair, and then we'll probably boogie on over that way. Oh, wait a minute. I found a good shortcut we could use. There we go. This will be handy. And we have some pink little guys, too. I have to finish this harvest of all the Balnia, my best clients. We're starting to run out of fertilizer, but Ardwin should be refilling our stocks soon. I do wonder how he manages to replace everything we need the first day of every month without being seen. Okay. So there is obviously more stuff up there, but I think I want to hang around on the ground a bit first. Also, there was something we could pick up, wasn't there? Where was that? Here we go, another letter. Oh god, I'm failing really badly. Send help. Come here. There we go. Okay. This actually makes a nice shortcut to get over here, too. We can just sneak past the guards. Who needs that gate open? We certainly don't. But you know what? Just to make it a little easier on ourselves. There we go. Noises in the walls. So as you can tell, the mantises are... They don't believe the same thing that the shieldbugs do. And they're also very, what's the word I'm thinking of here? Like, they're not very trusting? Maybe? Amusing for a spy. Maybe they're... suspicious isn't the right word. I can't even think of the right word, but there's a very good word out there. Someone's gonna say it. Amusing for a spy from the capital. You could at least try to hide your identity a bit better. Get out here. Have a little something called... we have a little something called privacy. What a nightmare. Those mantis lunatics have control over all the production of herbs and spices in the house. Every week I have to go all the way from Folonia to Pandemonis, there and back again. Why are they sending you and not sending Dynas to requisition seeds? They could get the peasants in Ambrose to grow anything they want. Apparently the sun's the issue. What they can grow here won't survive inside, and that's good for me. With what they're paying me, in a month or two, I'll be richer than a prince. Ardwin has abandoned us, but I bring you a new hope, my son. He is a special being, so refined, so intelligent, in contact with the forces of nature. Big, ugly, bad, ugly. Should I try to find a Latios and son? What are, like... I feel like aren't the odds not better in ZA? And maybe not the odds, but like the time you spend hunting is... you get more encounters more quickly? You should try the bread here, man. Nothing like the boring loaves at the golden... What's in the bread? You sure? Mantises always put weird stuff in their food. Chill out, man. It's just bread with seeds. I'll take some of that bread, thank you. Yeah, I personally would just say stick with what you got going on right now. Stick with it, it'll happen. A little Lila, you're not with mommy, Ephlesia. What can I get you? Chamomile. You mean chamomile? Are you having difficulty sleeping? No, chamomile is nice, that's all. Good girl, I like it too. Nothing like freshly picked plants. If someone gives you doomies, tell them no. All that sugar goes to your head and makes you all silly. What? The house brew is herbal tea? This bar crawl's going well, yeah. Better get a move on before I sober up. So we actually met them in the previous bar in the other location. Oh, okay, this is where we're gonna hand in our nectar to get another soap bubble. Are you worshipping that snail? Abandoned by all, apart from you. Bearers of the spiral that is born and that dies. We implore you to teach us how, in silence, to contemplate the world as it was and as it will be. I'm trying to figure out if that's like saying something or if it's something backwards. Huh. Well, we got something in a soccer ball. Why don't you like us mantises? No, it's mantises don't like us shield bugs. Really? Why? Don't know, I need to ask Dad. It's like, I'm not sure. Oh, hey, it's you again. Hero of Sanctor, I wish to offer you advice. Be kind to the snails here. They are more slimy than they are wordy, but the mantises believe them to have an important spiritual role. Even if it may seem strange to you, I recommend you respect their strange beliefs. You'd rather not see an angry mantis. Oh, another leg! Second back scratcher. Hey, listen up. If you slip so much as a stem of hemlock in here again, I'm calling the guard. I told you it upsets my stomach. Feeble urbanites. Hemlock is delicious. We eat it here every day and everyone is fine. We are not alone. Something's wrong. Okay, so you're guarding all the food supplies. There we go, we got some more pink buddies. Okay. Again, the first thing with, you know, entering these stages is like they're just so large and you're so small. And there's stuff hidden everywhere. Ooh, mail, hi. I can actually hand that in now early. Have you seen what Offrocker did? Yes, closing the exterior access was stupid. I wouldn't like to be in her shoes when the matriarch finds out. She also locked up the access to Balnia and hid the key. Well, at least it means I won't have to see one of those brainless silverfish for a few days. The mantis matriarch said to let you through. I'm starting to forget she said that, so hurry up. Oh dear. Oh look, the snails. Is anyone else in here planning to shiny hunt the, shiny huntable special Pokemon in Legend ZA, by the way? Whenever I get access, I'm definitely going to, but it's a matter of when. No! Only to kill them, my goodness. My big sister is a good matriarch, a good leader for the mantises. I am their blade. Recently, a band of thieves have been stealing our harvest. The capital has finally sent Dynas to help us. I've placed them in strategic locations and have reinforced surveillance on the walls. Don't let me catch you making friends with that scum. Milodane, I am the matriarch of Foliana. Readme told me about you. An interesting... Bombix? I don't know if I'm saying that right. He asks a lot of questions, which makes him an outsider. My people is ancient. We have no care for the approval of others. It is what makes us strong. This house hides a secret which awaits revelation. But to reveal the truth, one must make mistakes. So explore our world and make mistakes, Milodane. Make mistakes, make waves, even if it means you come across as weird. Truth is only revealed with bravery. Yeah, the mantises are a little strange. Ooh, more goodies. There we go. That doesn't look safe at all. Ow. Okay, don't step on the flame. It's not good for you. Okay. So, I think that there is some more up there that we're gonna wanna... Oopsies. That we're gonna wanna do. I'm just gonna turn my camera so I stop falling. Oh god. Stop falling off. There we go. Okay, so if we climb up here... I think the weirdest thing about this stage initially is just remembering that you do have height. You know, you don't have like a really high jump, but you can get higher. And actually remembering to use it. Okay, I think that's us good for here. Oh, haha, there we go. I swear one of these snails talks, it's why I keep going up to them, but I don't remember if I'm making that up or if that's actually a thing. It also looks like there'll be a line going to here later. So maybe let's climb the center tree thing? Ooh, actually, you know what? Yeah, let's climb the center. Never mind, no, we're gonna stay on the ground. I've caught 79 of 1,025 Pokemon. There's a lot if you want to catch them all these days. This is gonna take some time. Yeah, really. Whoopsies. Ooh, wait a minute. Did I just see more goodies up here? Yes, I did. Okay, now that I've found goodies there, by the way, I need to explore the other side. Yeah, there is stuff over here. I did not know there was goodies in here. Hello. Here we go. We got some pink friendos. Ooh, letter. Nice. Okay, I think this is just gonna go back up to that area we were kind of in before. Oh, wait, no, I stand corrected. This is a little different. Come on now, you won't miss a seed or two, eh? Let me make myself clear, peasant. You can grow lentils like a savage back where you came from, but we will do the skilled labor. Skilled labor? All you're doing is waiting for it to grow and cutting off the leaves. Load of layabouts. Not surprised you don't want to share now. Cutting is delicate work. I'll give you a demonstration if you like. Show me your antenna. Oh my goodness. There seems to be something wrong with the water. The flowers have a strange smell this month. No one will want to buy them. Okay, gotta be careful about that plant. I think I can get over there. Cool. Oh god, there's another leg. I don't know what we're making, but we're gonna have a lot of back scratchers by the end of it. Okay, so we're fine. We're fine. There's one other thing we gotta do up here, it looks like. That looks healthy. There we go. Okay, I think this area is good. I might be cheeky and try to reach the top of that book. Nah, we got it. We got it. That looks like it's gonna be a rope going up there. Is there anything else over here we can do? Okay. I think we are officially gonna want to go up the center tree bit. Whoop. Okay, well you've seen what happens if you fall in now. Chat, what are y'all doing for the holidays or for end of year here? I know a lot of people are gonna be with family or away. And that's why we're doing some like kind of shorter little one-off streams so people can jump in whenever they like. The usual riding. That sounds like a plan to me. Shiny hunting. Honestly, probably same. Probably same. Ooh! That scared me. We're gonna be playing this game obviously today and probably into tomorrow as well. I think we'll get it done by tomorrow. It's not like a super duper long game. Which leads into Christmas stream, which is probably gonna be a cute game that Mike got me. And then... Sorry, I'm just making sure I got everything here. I keep falling off that. We're definitely gonna be playing Chibi Robo at some point on the Switch 2 Virtual Console. I like have my GameCube controller all set up and ready for that. But other than that, I'm actually not too sure. I kind of... I miss, There we go. A couple of years ago, we played, like, I feel like just a really good assortment of really short little cute games. In between Christmas and New Year's, we played, Mealtime, we played, Smooshy Come Home. Like, it was very good. And it's like, I need more of those kind of games. Okay, so we're just gonna go down this way really quick. Make sure that we get everything. Ooh, this looks important. Short, sweet, and cute. Yep. It's half the reason I picked this one for this week. Even though I've played it before, I haven't streamed it. And, I feel like it needs more love. Can I brag for a sec? I made it out of Aldi's in less than 10 minutes. Nice. Love that. Okay, so we found a new tool that we're going to be able to use here somewhere. I detached 3 corners of the plate for the big tank, but there's a part that still won't budge. The object your Tinykin is carrying looks like it do the trick. Alright, bear with. I am short. Let me be tall. There we go. Oh, yes. You know what? Let me grab my phone. I'm gonna, like, bring up a browser window with that ash that I remember. Like, any game like this, a short hike, like, God, there's a certain kind of game, and I don't even know if there's, like, a good title for these sort of games, but just cute, small collectathons? I don't know, they're not, don't overstay their welcome. I have 25 minutes for my lunch break and had to make it there and back to exchange a busted gift for my neighbor. Later. Alligator game. Oh my god, that art. Charming noir-style point-and-click adventure game where you help Pat the alligator uncover a conspiracy within his own family. Yeah, let me leave that browser window open so that I remember to look at it later. Now that I'm actively looking for this wormhole, it's not going to show up. Of course. Of course, it knows that you're looking. Iris, hello! It is adorable. How are you doing today? Welcome on in. I hope you've been doing good. Yeah, this game's very cute. It has a little style element of like Paper Mario. Kind of, you know, similar to Pikmin in that you know, collect these little critters and they have different things that they can do. But it's a 3D platformer collectathon and it's a blast. I love it so much. Alright, so we got a head of a creature and 4 legs. Yay! Which sounds important, so we're gonna take him with us. And this leads back to the center tree. So the animations are great. Very busy with school and work. Happy my vacation started now. I'm doing pretty good. I'm doing pretty good. I'm glad. I hope that you enjoy your time off. Hopefully nice and chill. There we go. Okay, and back up we go. So there's actually another sequence. This is just the upper tank that we were in. There's actually the lower one as well. Okay, so I think we were there before. Let's go this way. We have actually been here earlier. Oh, yes! What are you going to be playing? And that goes for anyone else in chat, too. I've already mentioned it, but, I have made a tradition of playing The Spirit and the Mouse every Christmas Eve the last few years. I'm probably going to do that again this year. I missed something up here. I'm also playing Psychonauts off stream. Psychonauts 2. And that's been fun. And playing Harvest Moon Back to Nature as well. Also, I think I found where we need the legs and body. I've seen some strangely shaped white rocks scattered around the area. I've thought about it, and they're definitely not just rocks. They are the remains of a creature that was colossal. Each white rock is in fact a skull, a part of an abdomen, a claw. Are they really paying you to come to such conclusions? A pile of rocks is a pile of rocks. Oh no, that look in your eyes. You've already found a name for it. Supragargantomegasaurus. That's how you name a dinosaur, alright. Hey, you with the weird fur on your head. How'd you like to make history? I'll take you on as an assistant. Bring me the bones of this titan. There's one over there. Yeah, I found that one. I found that one. We found that one. And that one. Well, wouldn't you know it? Happy accidents. That was your name. What was your name for it again? Super thingamagobijis? Yeah, I overestimated its size a bit, but you'll admit it's not just a pile of rocks. They will love this in the capital. Maybe. I do, however, have some suggestions for the name. Averageosaurus, Normalosaurus, Nothing Specialosaurus. Science has to be precise, right? Here, assistant, your reward. I think it's part of a collection belonging to the Museum of Ardwin. Yoink. We found the sculpted knowledge. Look, it's a frog. Pew Pew in an Overwatch playing some Diablo 4 with my husband. You never finished the storyline. Oh, I hope you enjoy. It is very big compared to them. It was. It's like, you know, it's still large even if it's not as big as you thought. Games I'm going to be doing is Dreamlight Valley, Pokemon, Fortnite, Animal Crossing, maybe some Fire Emblem as well. That sounds very fun to me. Okay, so let's do this one. This is going to be back to where we just were. There we go. And there's another one that I think is going to go down here. Yes, we actually saw this one earlier too. There we go. Did we have mail? We do have mail. Okay, 2 more pieces of mail and then we're done with that. Let's see. I don't know if these are meant to be like raspberries, but they look like raspberries to me. So if you hear me going on about raspberries, this is what I mean. So we went that way. Okay. Let's be careful here. Plants, you have to speak to them. They like it when you take care of them and they feel the love you have for them. Until you cut them, of course. A mantis has to eat. Okay, so there's still more to climb here. Here we go. I see a section right there that we missed. I might actually go back and grab that right now. Just because knowing me, I'm gonna forget about it, and then I'll regret it when we're looking for the remaining pollen later. Oops. Oh god. There we go. Oop. Oh, missed. I saved it. Let's just go with that. Oh god, and I've done it again. Okay, maybe I'll use one of those to zoom up. Oh jeez, okay, you know what, yes, just from the bottom. Crunchy, how are you doing today? Well, that works. Okay, here we go. It's almost like I didn't fall. Oh, wait a minute. I just realized there's a crack in the glass here that we have not explored. So much for going up high. I am Sotek? Sovereign of the desert, flee, you're my— oh! Hello! Welcome on in. How was your stream today? Napkin, am I saying that one right? Welcome on— oh my god, that is so cute. Welcome on in, raiders. Thank you so very much for the raid. How was your stream? What were y'all up to? If you were new, my name is Crystal. We are currently going through a really cute little game called Tinykin. This is a really weird scene to come in on, I feel like, but it's really fun. It's a 3D platformer collectathon with 2D characters and kind of like some Pikmin elements to it with collecting little critters that have different attributes. It's really fun. But yeah, thank you so much for the raid. I hope you had an amazing art stream. If you need to like raid and run or anything post-stream, please feel more than free. But if you want to hang out, question of the day for today is, are there any games that you decided to buy after watching someone else play them? Oh no! You came— okay, bear with. We got a couple seconds and the ads will be done. Couple seconds, sorry about that. You came in just on the hour, which is when those tend to play. Is it Malicat? Hello! Yes, I adore this game as well. I'm always so excited to meet other people who know about it. My goodness. But yeah, once again, Napkiner, thank you so very much for the raid. I hope you had an amazing art stream. And thank you so very much for coming on in. This is weird to come into, but it's normal for the game, I swear. Oh my goodness, Nixie Bar, it is adorable. I am Sotek, Sovereign of the desert, flee or my mighty wrath shall strike down your frail body. Sout, I swear I have something to drink. You're really getting on my nerves. But yeah. Oh, thank you for the consecutive. For those who are just joining and haven't seen this game before, bear with me. Ooh, where's my M key? There you go. Tinykin is like a 3D platformer collectathon kind of game. And we're playing as little Milo here. He is a human. The humans seem to have, you know, moved away from Earth, and somewhere down the line they shrunk down to be very small. And Milo is a researcher, and he wanted to discover, like, the origins of humans. So he traveled to, I guess, what is supposed to be Earth, or at least one house on Earth, which is where we are right now. And the house has all these mysteries. There's different rooms to explore. There's the Tinykin themselves, which are these little colorful Pikmin-ish creatures that have different strengths. Yes, it is. It is on sale right now. So it's a really good buy. Oh my goodness, right? Hi. Alright, we need 8. There we go. Okay, so there's something down there. But yeah, for a frame of reference, I didn't used to be really into like these sort of like 3D platformers. I didn't think I was very good at them. I still don't think I'm very good at them, but I do enjoy them. And I have 100% in this game twice. Once on PlayStation, which is where we're playing right now, and once on Steam. So it is amazing, and I would so highly recommend it if you're at all interested. Yeah, no, if you enjoy Pikmin, you might enjoy this. It doesn't really have like the timed element to it. You're not like rushing around. There isn't combat, I don't think. There's nothing that's gonna eat your little guys. There are hazards still, but nothing like that'll dwindle your numbers, really. You played more Overlord than Pikmin? I've heard of Overlord, haven't seen much of it. Okay, so I think this is another way into this, like, terrarium here. Yeah, that's back outside. But this is exceptionally cute. It really is. Hat in Time vibes, yeah. Again, like, same kind of, like, 3D platformer. Interesting areas to explore. Ooh, I found the key we're here for. There we go. So yeah, the Tinykin we have so far, the pink ones are just the basic ones, they are strong. The green ones, you can use them to make ladders, which is obviously very handy. And the little red guys, they are kind of like bombs. And when you throw them at something explosive and they go boom, they kind of just disappear. We're not thinking too hard on it. Did I push it open? There we go. And yeah, we're kind of inside this, like, greenhouse area at the moment. You're an evil Sauron type that uses your goblins Pikmin to raid towns, pillage, and fight unicorns in the woods. Oh my goodness. Oh god, I must have seen like a YouTube video on it forever ago. Oh, Mike is saying we saw it on like GDQ. Hey Drill Hill, how are you doing? Welcome on in. Okay, so we have the key. Let me see here. Retrieve the off-rocker's key from the bottom of the vivarium. So that was like the main thing we actually had to do here. There's more up in like the rafters, I think. But let's go hand this in. Where did you find that key? Fool, do not approach the tool with that. The shadow creatures will use it against us. Yes, the mantises are kind of, I think paranoid was the word I was looking for earlier. We're doomed. Fall back. What have you done? Fool, thanks to you, all our efforts to hinder the shadow creature's plan are for naught. You're in league with them, aren't you? You'll never stop me. Prepare yourself. You're not doing anything. Shadow creatures watch all that we do, laugh at our infighting. Life in the house is nothing but a farce, and it's high time someone uncovered the secrets. There we go. So the funnel is ours. The funnel is the main thing that we're here for, but like I said, I think there is more upstairs, so. Derived, how are you? I love the verticality of this level. It's such a cool way to make the space feel huge. Yes. Just when you think you've reached the top and then you look up higher and you're like, oh my god, there's more? There we go. Okay. So we're gonna climb this giant, giant for us plant. Oh dear. Ugh. Plant here. I'm redecorating my entire island in ACNH. Nice, enjoy. I know a lot of people are probably getting prepared right now for the 3.0 update. Okay, so I don't think I can reach that from here. I know that we're meant to be up. Oh, I did not think I'd be able to reach that. Okay. But yeah, here we go. Welcome on into the rafters. And there's our shortcut for when I inevitably fall. No, that snail doesn't want to talk. I swear they talk. I vaguely remember that much. Ooh, is that a letter? Yoink. There we go. So we only need one more of those. The theories held by the mantises must seem out of this world to you, Milodane. However, even a broken clock is right twice a day. Okay, so so that goes back to the flower. Okay, I don't think we got anything else here. You're Milodane, they said. Funny, you're a little short for a hero. Oh, no, wrong button. Okay, so now we're back to this platform. I heard that the new Dream Island with Luna, you don't get new... Oh, you go in with your existing design slots? I guess I can... Yeah, I guess that makes sense. I guess that makes sense. It would have been nice, but... Ooh! Well, you know, it was nice being up there. It's okay, I'll get us back up quickly. I thought the constant 2D and 3D art realms at once would be more jarring, but I just kind of got used to it already. It is actually quite nice. I think the only time it really sticks out is like this kind of thing where you're a 2D character climbing like a 3D rope. It gets a little weird, but it's not too bad. That's what he said about Lincoln. He saved Hyrule multiple times. We love a short king. Okay, so again, these plants are kind of mean. Oh god. Ugh. Okay, we're fine. We're fine. We're not fine. Oh dear. Okay. Oh hey, mail. Perfect. Accidents. It worked out in our favor though. And another rope back to the tree. So as we go, you know, falls become less annoying. Let's see. Can I get up here? Okay, I think I can if I don't climb so close. There we go. Ooh! Okay, don't touch the spikies. Give me just a second, chat. I don't have like a dedicated mute button anymore, bear with. Oh, sorry about that. Okay. Oh, hey! Our little, bandit friends. Quite the climber, I see. Allow me to introduce myself. Robin Hat, kind-hearted thief, avenger of the downtrodden. If you have a strange look about you, especially on a capillary front, but I do not judge an insect by their carapace, only by their generosity. I don't think I said that word right. See, friend, I am one of those who believe that our great leaders only exploit the misery of the people in order to get rich. This do be hitting a little extra hard at the moment. Indeed, one of their tax collectors had an unfortunate fall right here, a fall that I know absolutely nothing about. That magnificent gem is stuck on that beam there. Join the cause. Bring it to me and I'll return it to those who own it. I will reward you appropriately. Oh, did you? God, Stardew's so good, too. However, I see you have no wings, and I think you'll have to be able to glide 3 bubbles to cross those obstacles. Impress me, dear Milo. Okay, good news, we already have 3 bubbles. Oh, how unfortunate. You know, just accidents happen. Glide the opposite beam, you need at least 3 full bubbles. They mean that beam right there? Oh my god, okay. Well. Ugh, okay, we did it. There was some clenching happening, but we did it. Okay. Whoop. Alright, we're good. There's our gem. It's a ring pop, but it's a gem. And if we just go back up this way, here we are. What a brilliant victory against the tyrants. Despite all appearances, you have a pure heart. Many of those who won't go hungry tonight. As I promised, here's your reward. If you happen to come across one of my masquerading companions, please talk to them for our mutual benefit. Did you find it, Brandon? Steel Sting. This is a museum artifact. That's the second one in this area. Nebby, how are you doing today? Also, the question now is, friends, if you're gonna have a ring pop, what flavor? What flavor ring pop we wanting? I either gotta be the red or the blue. For me. Probably the blue. I'm only missing a little bit more nectar and like a couple Tinykins, so I can actually see some nectar that we're missing from here too. Watermelon. Oh. You know, I think I'm about to sound kind of weird. I don't like watermelon flavors. I love watermelon itself. I can't stand the artificial watermelon. I wish I liked it. Oh hey, that was, well, almost all the nectar. Oh, you know what? I forgot about the swirl ones. That's a good question. Also, welcome on in. Man, if they do, I don't even know anymore. I think the red was usually a strawberry, if not a cherry, but blue is just blue, because blue raspberry does not exist. We will never agree when it comes to food. We really won't. We really won't. It's okay, though. I've got several fingers just by loads of them. You'll just, like, look there, like, you'll look like Thanos with all the ring pops on. It has been caught. I have so much time left over for more shinies. Congratulations! Blue is blue. Yeah, see, there's no other way to describe it. Just, it is blue. Okay, let me go and grab those nectar over there, because I can see them. You like the green apple one? That can be pretty tasty. I feel so relieved. So that was in Ultra Sun where you found it, or was that in, ZA? It was in ZA, got you. Okay, and let me grab these ones. Okay, so we're missing like 40 somewhere in here. This happened with the last stage as well, where I was missing like 30 at the end. But generally you can see from pretty far away. Actually, you know what? I just realized we have mail to hand in, so that might fill in the remainder here. Hey, Kim, it's going good. How are you doing? Welcome on in. We're playing a really, really cute little collectathon 3D platformer called Tinykin that I adore, and I'm so excited to finally stream it. Oh, okay, we're like... How much is that? God, I'm bad at counting. We're like 60 away. Okay, 60 away and 4 Tinykin remaining. Do we have any other quests here? I don't think we did. Let me go get the extra soap bubbles so we can glide a bit further. Milo, this place, it's heaven and hell. Mantises show a streak of genius when it comes to growing rare plants with a powerful, smooth, and sweet pollen. Exactly what I need to brew the best nectar in all the house without the shadow of a doubt. But they also have quite an aptitude for more toxic plants, too. Have no fear. Any brewer worth their salt knows how to separate good pollen from bad. It's my job. You got it. Quick, give it to me. I'll deal with the toxin filtering, sieving, and your reward. That delicious floral bouquet. I hope it's not a trap. I should probably find a taster for this kind of creation just in case. Hey again, frog. On my left. I scared it by going into Ultra Sun. That's your theory. And shiny alpha Altaria, nice. There's gotta be just like a little itty bitty spot that I've missed here. Did I go in here? Oh, right, I opened up that door. I remember that now. My other laptop. My bad, sometimes I get them confused. Oh god. Ow. Yeah, don't go in the water. Don't go in the water. Our suit doesn't like it. I've had presents sitting in my room for a while, so you're finally wrapping them all? I did that yesterday. I like had them all sitting at the bottom of my closet. And I'm like, you know what? I need to get it done. And I'm actually really proud of myself because I'm terrible at wrapping presents, but I think they actually turned out okay. See, my only gut instinct is like maybe I missed something up on the roof, but I thought I was pretty thorough. Some of them are tiny, there are some pretty small ones. I don't like it when my shoes get wet too. You know, fair. Fair. Or when your socks get wet. Mike just said, especially when you walk in the shower. Oh goodness, I can't say I've ever forgotten to take off my socks before a shower. I've forgotten my glasses. Oh dearie me. I have forgotten my glasses, but not socks. You'd think being able to see would be a dead giveaway, but no. Keep an eye out for anything shiny, chat. Any shiny goodness. Yeah, we're looking for... It is a bar of soap, yes. We're looking for little pollen clusters, which... it's not a very good example, but they kind of look like the bottom right-hand corner there. It looks like caramel popcorn to me. And Tinykin, when they're not following after you, they look like these little like jelly blobs on various surfaces. Vaguely points off into the distance. You know what? Honestly, you're all right. You're right. It is vaguely over there, isn't it? I'm gonna go off in a random direction and actually find something. Hey, Rebecca. Welcome on in. I hope you're all having a good one. You know what, actually? I've just noticed something that we didn't do, and I think it gives you a little bit of nectar when you do it. Okay, hey, bear with. I'm 50. Is that 50 nectar worth? It better be 50. Nimble's literally just a grasshopper. It is, it is. I remember when Mike was playing that. He was playing Scarlet and Violet, or Scarlet, I guess. He found a shiny one of those, and I was so jealous. Yay! Okay, that was it. That was it. I'm still missing 4 Tinykin, but you know what? It's fine. It's fine. I'm proud. I don't know where they're... like, where we're missing them, though. tiny shiny, yes indeedy. Oops, wrong button. Does this? You're just vibing. You're just vibing. Okay. There wasn't anything else in here, I don't think. Yeah, no, this area, and like this little like grossness on the ground here is kind of what's left over when you pick up a Tinykin. Marvel finally released the Doomsday teaser that's in front of Avatar. Oh, did they? Is it looking good? Is it looking exciting? Now you can finally move on. I think we might move on here in a minute. But I found pretty much everything. We'll come back. We'll have to do some tidying in these areas later on. Okay. And there we go. That's what we're here for. It's gonna bug me. I don't know where these guys are. The funnel is vital in order to get the machine working. Crystal is at the end of this tunnel. Let's go. That'll get me every time. Just, we don't need this here. It's great this one room has so much ventilation. That was more complicated than expected. Nice work, Milodane. Yay! We've added a new component to the great Ardwin's machine. I have no idea how to get our hands on this next one. The scissors of the city of Balny. Only granted to the most worthy of citizens. Balny can be reached through a trapdoor in Foliana. Let's go. So yeah, once again, for anyone just joining in, welcome on in. Tinykin's a really cute 3D platforming adventure, collectathon kind of game, and we're currently playing as Milodane. We are a small little human who came from elsewhere. The human civilization has moved off Earth, apparently. But he wanted to find the origins of humans, so he came back to supposedly Earth, or at least this one house on Earth. For some reason we were very small. I don't know if that just happened, you know, in the years since humans left Earth or what. But we're currently exploring around the house. We're helping out the various different, like, insects that live in the house, and discovering the mysteries of Ardwin, who is this, like, big character. Some bugs think it's like a god or a deity, some a sage, a creator. Like, they kind of worship him in different ways. And yeah, we're trying to build this machine that will apparently help us get back home. It's kind of a weird game, but it's very fun. We got two things for the museum here. Sculpted knowledge is an object that Ardwin designed and manipulated whenever he shut himself away to work. The disposition of the sticks and colored rings can be changed at will. According to Ardwin, it's like a map of life and the key to lost knowledge. The meaning of this sculpture is beyond any of the temple's best minds. We wait for the day when we can understand this superb artwork. The steel sting is from a brutal yesteryear. Pay no heed to its aged appearance. It seems to have been designed to pierce through many layers of chitin in just a quick thrust. It belonged to Ardwin, who taught us long ago the importance of pacifism. It's hard to imagine what kind of terrible trials such an interminable, I'm not saying that right, being would have had to face to have needed this. When times are hard, force and violence defeat reason. The sinister blade is a reminder and a violent warning. There we go. Did I say it right? Thank you. I feel like I'm just butchering half the words. I apparently don't know bug terminology very well.